Good morning, guys. Today, I wanted to talk to you about some stuff that you can do to increase the mind, to help yourselves. Listen, I'm starting to see the light. I'm starting to feel hope. I gotta confess, I've been very hopeless in some stages in my life. That's one of the reasons I joined the army. I used to live in Puerto Rico. I had three jobs. I study hotel and restaurants administration. And I love cooking. I love the restaurants. It's very fun and it's very hard. And it's very hard work, depending on what type of restaurant you are or what position you're in the kitchen, regardless. You have to, it's long hours and you have to work when everybody is in their holidays. It's hard. You miss all the holidays almost. But yeah, that's what I study in Puerto Rico. So I had like three jobs. I work in a hotel selling tours, and then I work in two restaurants. I work in an Italian restaurant, and then I was working in a Japanese restaurant. Plus, no. When I was doing that, I was finishing my studies, so I had to have those three places to go, plus study. So it was a little bit crazy. And yes, I didn't study was the less time I put in. You know, I didn't have too much time to study, so I just go to the class and make the best that I could, and I passed. I'm not saying it's very difficult to pass. The local university in Puerto Rico. Some people will say like university is a scam. Yes, yes, it opens doors. It opens. I think for some things you have to go to college just to open up. You know, but you can work in a restaurant without a degree. You can work in hotels without a degree, and you can save all that money and all that time. But yeah, that has nothing to do with all this stuff. So I was very frustrated, so I joined the army. Thanks to my mother and my grandma, they would always come and bring me the paperwork. Hey, you should join the army, and I was like, yo, I have three jobs and I'm studying. Why would I? What would I? What? I'm doing something. But then I had one friend, and he said, hey, you want to join the Marines with me? And I said yes. And then we didn't win the same day, so that didn't end up like we planned. So he ended up going to the Marines, and I ended up going to the army. It was like something out of the blue. He just called me, hey, yo, what's up? What you doing? Hey, you wanna go to the army? And I was like, I'm so fed up with reality. I'm like, yeah, that sounds like a good idea. Don't think it too much if you're thinking to go to the army. It's not that bad. If I can do it, anybody can do it, bro. But yeah, I went to the army and did my 4 years, and then did the other four unactive. But one of the greatest thing about the army, the best thing for me, my opinion, is they train me to work out every day, Monday to Friday. Once you do this for 4 years, if you don't keep working out, it's on you. You're just deciding not to work out. And I used to hate working out when I was in the army every day because I don't like working out in a group, someone telling you what to do. You're working out with the people of work. You might not like them, but I took that. You have to take things off. Even in bad situations, you have to take the good and use it. Don't justify yourself and don't make it as an excuse. Oh, you don't like this? I don't like none of it. There's always some good things that you can take and implement in your life. Remember, you're the boss of your life. You're the manager of your own. Everything that happens to you is the choices that you've made. Okay. So I did my 4 years, and something that helped me after I get out was using my GI Bill. The GI Bill pays you for college. And I was lucky enough that my sisters were studying in college in New York. I have two sisters that were studying. So I decided to go to New York. And New York is one of the places that gives you more money because the rent is higher. So you can go to New York, for example, rent an apartment, and start getting that GI Bill and getting educated for whatever you want to be educated in. Whatever your career you want in the future, you can do it with the GI Bill. Plus, you get paid. You don't have to go. You don't have to find a job and have this like back and forth. Oh, I have to study, then I have to go to work. Blah blah blah. No, they give you some money so you can pay your rent. You don't have to be stressed out. And if you're smart enough, I'm not saying I'm the smarter person, but I was smart enough to save that money. I'm gonna pay my rent, but I'm not gonna go crazy buying shit that I don't need. You keep saving this money. And I save up to $15,000. Just just starting, minding my own business, not going crazy. And I start looking out, hey, how can I invest? How can I invest? Almost nobody knew how to invest. I'm like, yo, everybody's scared. Oh, that's a scam. And I was scared too. But when the pandemic happens, I had a lot of, now all the friends were like into investing. They were investing in, yo, my first investments were like JetBlue, Ford, Carnival Cruises. Was like crazy shit. Just I'm just listening to my friends. My friends don't know shit, but I was just buying. But then you start watching videos. You start like, you're gonna lose money. But when you feel a little comfortable and you get you get the hang of it, investing your money is one of the best things that, at least that I did. Because these $15,000, I doubled them in 3 years. What is 30, 15, 30, 45? And you use this same 45 and you keep using them. How much money you think is going to be in 10 years, 20 years? I'm going to have maybe 200, 300,000. If you keep investing and now I'm working, you keep putting your money. I'm just making this video because I know there's a lot of soldiers. They spend all their money. And sometimes if we are in an active duty, sometimes we don't have too much money to save. Like my first duty station was in Italy and they pay you some cola. That's like maybe $200, $300 extra. But I was able to save money. I was able to save $5,000. If you're overseas and you're a soldier, you can save more money because you don't have to buy a car. You're not gonna pay the rent of a car. No, not the car and the monthly payments. And maybe you are in the States, and when you're in the States, some soldiers tend to buy more. I don't understand why. Well, yeah, that helped me to save money, but I wasted all that money. I saved $5,000 in Italy, but then when they put me in Washington State, all the money blew out because I had to buy a car. Now I have to buy insurance. Now I have to buy uh, gasoline, oil, and filter change. It's a little harder. So when they give me when they ask me, do you want to go back to university? And I'm like, hell no, I don't want to go study. But when they told me, yo, they're going to pay for your studies and they're going to give you extra money to study. So you don't have to be hustling and having two jobs while you work, while you study. Yo, that setup is perfect. Who's going to say no? But a lot of people don't use it. But yeah, there's a lot of different things you can be doing with the military and even if you're not in the military, I know it's so hard outside, man. Everybody, not everybody can save some money, and if you save $20, you don't want to risk it in something that you don't know if it's gonna go up and down. I understand that, but if we stay afraid and we're not willing to try things out, then we're gonna keep being stuck. And I don't like being stuck. That's one of the reasons I joined the army because I was stuck, and then that's one of the reasons I leave the army because I was stuck in the army. Guys, don't if you feel uncomfortable, keep changing, right? The world we live in today is like crazy. There's no loyalty in the workplace. They don't raise your salaries in regards how the outside rent is going on. Like everything goes higher except your salary. How is that supposed to work out? If they give you $20 and they raise the apples, they raise the eggs, now you're gonna have less money. Or don't eat. Or have roommates, which I hate. I don't like having roommates, bro. I already did my fair share of having roommates. Well, hey, you never know. If I find myself in a situation that it'll have to be so bad that I have to do roommates again. But yeah, guys, use your GI Bill. If you're young and you don't know what the hell you want to do, join the army, join the Marines, join the Air Force. Yo, they'll give you some discipline, and if you're young, it's way better because you'll be out. You can do 4 years, you can do 8 years, you can do 20 years. It's times goes flying. When I was in Puerto Rico, all my friends, my father, a bunch of people tells you don't join the army because they think that you're gonna go to a war, which is funny. I joined the army and I was finance. I was in a computer, paying soldiers. There's no wars now. Everything is AI and shit. Well, if you like that type of stuff, you can also join the people that actually are in war, which they're not gonna see that much action, but you can be in the action squad if you like if you like that kind of stuff. You can become a SEAL. You can become the baddest of the baddest if you are into that stuff. Well, yeah, guys, try to help yourselves. Like I always say, eat healthier. Go do some type of exercise and help your finances. Put your money to work, even if it's $15, man. Put it to work. Put it in some ETF. If it's slow growth and you don't trust it too much, you don't have too much time to research. Find a safe ETF to put them. You can put them on WOO. You can put them on SPY. You can put them on SPLG. There's so many options, man. But let's see what happens in this upcoming 4 years. I'm very hopeful. At least there's somebody that is showing more common sense I'm not a fan of any politicians. I'm not a fan of I don't do politics. But this is one of the first time that people that are not into politics are into politics now. It got so bad that people that were like, "Hey, it's cool," now we are like, "Yo, what is going on? What is this?" So this person that is as a president right now is giving all these people hope, and the people that don't like it, it's your fault because you have all this craziness, evil, degeneracy, bro. I don't understand how so many people were like, yeah, yeah, this is so good. All that shit's supposed to. I don't even want to talk about this. But yeah, guys, help yourselves. Use your GI Bill. Save that money, invest it, and let's get out of this rat race before, so we can have time to enjoy our lives. We need more. Life isn't supposed to be working, 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 working. Guys, you have a good weekend.